Let's start with this epic troll known as the endorsement of the Erics. This is one of the weirdest things I've actually ever seen in politics. So Trump teases that he's going to endorse, high-stakes endorsement, eve of the primary, and comes out with an endorsement that just says, and that's why I am therefore proud to announce that Eric has my complete and total endorsement. The key point being the two top candidates, Eric Schmidt and Eric Greitens, are both, of course, named Eric.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and I've told you all before that Donald Trump is the most obvious con, pushing the most obvious lies, and is obviously the most pathetic, shameless, dirty, crooked politician we've ever seen. He loves the poorly educated because the poorly educated are the only possible people who could fall for his ridiculous, hollow rhetoric. So in Missouri's primary, the two major candidates are both named Eric. And so Donald Trump, always the shameless opportunist and having the esteem for his base like he does, boldly proclaims that he's endorsing Eric in the race. Wonderful. How explicit and to the point. Thanks for that clarification, Donnie.
Trump says he is endorsing Eric. I'm not kidding. This is actually what Trump's endorsement press release says. I'm therefore proud to announce that Eric has my complete and total endorsement. And yes, both Erics have enthusiastically accepted that endorsement tonight. Absolutely unreal.
What the hell is going on here, Essie?
I call this this is the hey you endorsement. You know, when you don't remember who someone is, you say, hey you.
Remember that. That's what Donald Trump thinks of you. He thinks that you are so dumb that you'll fall for his double endorsement cop-out and you'll praise him for choosing Eric, when obviously somebody named Eric is going to get the nomination by default.
Meanwhile, Missouri. The Republican primary for U.S. Senate there features the state's former Republican governor, who was forced to resign from that job after about 5 minutes in a scandal over blackmailing his former mistress after he allegedly forced her into a non-consensual sexual encounter and then photographed it. Eric Greitens' main rival for the U.S. Senate nomination in Missouri is another man named Eric. His name is Eric Schmidt. He's the sitting attorney general in Missouri. You may best remember him for joining a lawsuit to try to get the U.S. Supreme Court to overturn Biden's election and then launching a fundraising effort off of it.
This really just lays bare, yet again, how unmotivated Trump is by ideas and principles and policy. It's really, he just wants the allegiance. Whichever guy is going to fight over me the most is fine with me. He doesn't care what ideas win. And
the CNN panel had a field day with this, and rightfully so. We've never seen this level of stupidity in American politics before, and Donald Trump is 100% the man to blame. Trump introduced this type of crap, and the sad thing is he gets away with it because his base are proving him right that facts don't matter. When Trump said he could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue in broad daylight and he wouldn't lose a single member of his MAGA cult, it was no stretch. The people who have been captivated by Trump's warped personality have found themselves prisoners to his will. They've surrendered their own democracy in favor of Trump's fascism with a smile on their faces. He's won them over so completely that common sense no longer applies at all. And so Donald Trump makes use of these lies, alternative facts, all the time. Why risk endorsing a candidate who might lose when you can just universally endorse all the candidates? That way you can't possibly lose. They say as though there's a fine line between genius and insanity, but this surely is not it. There is no genius in Donald Trump. It's all insanity, and it takes a grand total of about 5 seconds to figure that out. We have to tread carefully when people can be led this far astray so easily. The Republican Party has proven themselves textbook examples of how not to be leaders. Their leadership caved in an instance in favor of their lust for power. They all knew Donald Trump was taking them down a terrible path, but they loved it because they thought it was the only way they could get elected. There isn't a single thing resembling leadership within the Republican Party today. Donald Trump is totally off the rails and leading people off a cliff, but of course he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the people who support him so long as his own neck is saved. That might be the saddest thing about Trump's relationship with his supporters. He abuses and manipulates them, and he is literally the worst possible thing for these people, but they can never accept that picture in their heads. They've got to get past their own pride and simply admit that they were duped by a con man, and it's time to move on. It might be a hard thing to do, but keep in mind that there are more than 81 million people ready to welcome you into the light, and that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.